Alright guys, it's JP. Just a few things. I want to talk about a few positions and a few keywords that we can all talk the same. So when we go on snow, we don't need to freeze and try to understand ski technique. We can do it off snow when it's nice and warm. And then when we go on snow, you know what I'm talking about. So we don't lose time and it's much easier. Okay, there's 4 steps I want you to learn. Okay, that I believe is a basic foundation. And then once you master those 4 steps, then you can go with your own style later on. But for now, you need to have those 4 steps kind of an automatic. So when you do a bad turn, you go back to those 4 to try to recover. Otherwise, if you have bad basics, you're always going to go back to your basics to recover, and that's when you go out and you're not so fast. So four basics. Number 1, step on the uphill ski. Okay, number 1, step on the uphill ski. Number 2, is you roll on the new edge. Roll on the new edge. Number 3, you move laterally. And number 4, I call it ninja kick. Okay, so number 1, step on the uphill ski. Number 2, roll on the new edge. Number 3, move laterally. Number 4, ninja kick. So you should be able to tell, if I ask you what's step 1? Step on the uphill ski. What's step 2? Roll on the new edge. And step 3, move laterally. Step 4, ninja kick. So you need to know them by heart, because it's easier after to, if you don't know them by heart, then when I'm gonna add things to it, you're gonna be lost and you won't know which part of the turn and what and this and that. So when we go on snow, you need to know those. Okay, so we'll talk about step 1 and I'll show you. Okay, so the fall line is toward the video camera. Always think about the fall line when you explain something. Otherwise, the position doesn't mean anything if there's no, because it's not the same position throughout the whole turn. So you need to know where the fall line is. The fall line toward the camera. So I'm finishing my turn. Okay, I'm on my outside edge. I'm finishing my turn. Now when I'm finishing my turn here, I want my hips and my shoulder not to be straight 90 degree, because then I can't even be on my 90 degree down, but I want them to what I call the 45 degree. It's between the fall line and where your skis are going. So right in the middle, 45 degree. So from there, you step on the new ski. And that's what being on the outside ski is. You're on the outside ski. It's easy. It's right there. Boom. Outside ski. Step 2. You roll on the new edge. And to do that, you think about rolling the ankles, the knees, the hips, and the shoulder towards the fall line. And look what happened when I do this. All my weight goes to the ball of my big toe here. Okay? I move towards the fall line. So I finished the turn, I was 45 degree. Now I just move a little more towards the fall line. So my weight moves there and on the front of the boot. Okay, that's the basic for the tip to bite, especially with new GS skis. Okay, if you move like this, all your weight's on the inside ski, and it's not gonna turn. Okay, so you step on the uphill ski, you roll ankle, knees, hips, shoulder towards the fall line. So the tip bites with pressure on the front of the boot. Then the ski comes around. You go to step 3, move laterally. You cannot move laterally if you didn't make the tip bite. Because when you move laterally, you're gonna fall over. So for sure, number 3, move laterally. If you skip number 2, ain't gonna happen. Okay? So you move laterally. Okay, and then we're gonna add something. When you move laterally, you try to keep hips and shoulder down the hill. You don't want to have more with the shoulder, because look what happened with my hips. Now they go like this, and that boot is right there, you know, I'm just gonna boot out every single time. Okay? So you move laterally quick. And you don't want to be either like this, too fast, because then you're gonna lose the uphill. Yes, when you become good, you can like push with that limit. But for now, basics. It's no expert, you're not Ted Ligety yet, okay? Basic. So outside ski, move laterally, hips, shoulders, facing down the hill. Okay, and that's a team. You always want to have the hips and the shoulders in the same direction. Otherwise you have no strength, it's impossible. Okay, if you go like this with the hips there and you try to have the shoulder like this, you can breathe first and then you have no strength. You know, your hips in a bad position. But once you finish a turn with the ninja kick, that's what I call the ninja kick. Okay? Because you want that knee to come up towards your chest. Look at any World Cup racer, that knee is never lower than the hips. Instead, besides when they do a bad turns, and I will show you a bad turn, I have one on a picture of me. Okay, I did a lot of bad turns. Anyway, so that knee comes up, boom, and it's ninja kick. Okay, and then from there, you step on the new ski. Okay, always remember that when you look at World Cup skiers, okay, it looks easy and they're so smooth. It's not that feeling, okay? When I had my best skiing, I was like on the limit, pushing it, and I was, oh, the video is gonna be so awesome. Then I just look and it looked like I'm chilling down the hill. But I was pushing as hard as I could. It's just, I was just keeping up with my skis, so it didn't look like I was doing anything. Sometimes when the skiers look too fast, the skis go in front too much and they don't keep up with their body with the skis. Okay, so you always have to try to keep up with the skis. Otherwise they go in front of you and then you lose control. It's like driving a car in the back seat. It's not so efficient. Okay? So you always try to keep up with the speed. You know, it becomes easier as you get older and you can anticipate stuff better, but for now, like, always remind it, it's not that simple as the 4 steps. Okay, one more thing about the A-frame. Okay, I will show you what is a bad A-frame and a good A-frame. Okay, because if they tell you that knees need to be parallel and the skis parallel, find me a World Cup video and there's none. Nobody does that. Okay, there's always an A-frame at some point. Yes, there's some part of the turn where both knees, like when I said you roll on the new skis, yes, both knees go in. But if the inside ski keeps going in, there's no chance. The hip is going to turn around the gate, and you're going to boot out. And plus, like, you start 45, 60 in the race, there's a side hill at the gate. You know, you boot out even faster. Okay? So, and one other thing. Okay, the fall line now is this way. Okay, wait. Fall line is this way. I'm finishing my turn. Okay? If I'm like this, okay, I'm like this, boom, I lose my outside ski. No big deal. I just stand up and go on the next one. But if I'm like this, and I'm like this, and I boot out, now stand up on the uphill ski. There's no chance. You cannot stand on it like this. Plus, my hips get cramped. But if I'm like this, and I lose the outside ski, you know, I just push up. Boop. I go on the next ski, on the next turn. And plus, you know, I love when coaches tell you, like, don't put the hand on the ground, only the World Cup guys do it. Well, maybe we should learn how to put the hand on the ground properly. So, because it's actually, sometimes you have to put the hand on the ground, especially in slalom. Even in GS, when it comes quick, you know, you cannot like roll easy. You need to put the skis there like pretty fast to be able to resist that force, otherwise you go over the skis. So the ends to go on the ground, it helps quite a bit. So when the end is on the ground, you know, it's like this. You're like this, boom. Okay? Like that. Shoulders are level. I'm not like this with the end on the ground. Okay, a few more things. Okay, which one? Okay, the bad A-frame. I'll show you the bad A-frame. Because right there, look, it's an A-frame. My knee is touching, but all the force is going on my hip. Okay, I'm like this. All that force is going on this hip. Okay, but if I'm like this, yes, this is a bad A-frame. All the force is going into my knee. This is a bad A-frame. Yes, A-frame can be bad if it's like this. Very bad. But if it's like this, no, all the force goes onto my hip. I can absorb stuff. I'm not gonna boot out. If I'm like this, it's over, bye-bye. Ah. Okay, and then next turn, boom. Alright, so that's one. What else did I want to say? I think maybe it'll come back to me later. But for now, okay, 4 steps. Step on the uphill ski. Step 2, roll on the new edge. Step 3, move laterally. Step 4, ninja kick. Okay, and one more time. When you step on the new ski, then you roll on the edge. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulder, move down the hill. They roll it down the hill. You move laterally, you keep the hips and the shoulder down the line. And then you actually try to keep those like facing down as the ski turns around. That's where you make torque. And then you resist. And you're not going to keep them 100% like I talked about. Your shoulders and your hips are going to go about 45 degrees. And then you're ready to step on the new uphill ski, move, roll on the new one. And to resist that torque, you know, ninja kick when you need to kind of have, you know, that knee towards your chest, and you need to close that gap in between your thighs. You know, if you're like this, you have a gap. If you're like this, you don't have a gap. I don't see any room. So don't believe me. Please don't believe me. Okay? There's a lot I don't know about skiing. Okay? If someone tells you he knows everything about skiing, he's just lying. Because nobody knows everything about skiing. Okay? Just try to learn new things every day, understand things better that you didn't understand good before. And go and watch World Cup videos on YouTube. It's so much easier now. When I was a kid, you had to take magazines. You know, now it's easy. You just go online and you look for those 4 steps, and you're gonna see variation of that. Like sometimes you make a mistake, you need to adjust. You know, you're gonna say, "Wow, well, you started the ski on the inside ski." Yes, but if he had the choice, he would have started on the outside, on the uphill ski. You know, you need to adjust. It's not, but if you have those basics, foundation steps, like positions, good. When you make a mistake, it's gonna be easy to. Okay, now I'm gonna show you pictures. Okay, here's one. That guy's not so good, but stepping on the new uphill ski. Okay, look, the shoulder, hips. The skis is this way. Hips, shoulder, 45 degrees. I think I was 13 at that rate, so it was not too bad. And there, when I talked middle of the turn, laterally, shoulder, hips, facing down the line. That's what I talked about. And when I talked about bad turn, with the hips following too much and the shoulder, that's it. That's a bad turn. Okay? You're not gonna make 100% good turns all the time, but this is, yeah. That's why I went out a few gates later. Okay, so hope you have a good winter. Oh, another one. Good luck.